Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. Ah, it's a beautiful day today. It's a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing a classic game featuring a classic character. We're playing Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric on the Wii U. It's a Wii U exclusive. The only way to play this game is to get yourself a Wii U and load it up. You might be able to emulate it. I have no idea. Is there Wii U emulation? There's gotta be, right? How easy is it to get that data off of those, like, smooth Wii U discs? I love the Wii U discs. They're so smooth. Have you ever felt a Wii U disc? For those of you who don't know, anyone out there who doesn't have a Wii U, which I imagine is a lot of them. A lot of you out there don't have a Wii U. But boy, if you've got a Wii U, you know. The discs, they're not normal. They're not like normal discs. They're not like normal Blu-rays or whatever. They're very smooth. The edges, there's no edges. They're curved edges. You can't, if you get hit in the face with a Wii U disc, you'll be like, ah. Ah. Mmm. So smooth. It's like you got hit in the face with a pillow. I love those discs. If you get a chance to caress a Wii U disc, I highly recommend it. They're lovely. Lovely discs. Helen, thank you for the $5. Congrats on part 2. We're all very happy and proud of you. You and Scuffier Dream Machines. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. I'm very happy with how it went. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's nice. It's a nice episode. I've been I took a little bit of a break after I finished the first episode. We had to do we were helping my mom cat sit. She's going out of town, so I cat-sitted. Had a little bit of a break. There's no break between this and the third episode. I'm just going right in. I really don't want the third one to be late, like the other one was. So I've been working on the third episode since 4 days ago when I finished this episode. I hope you'll like it. The third one. It'll be out when? I have no idea. Next month. It'll be out in 30 days. Hopefully not more than that. We'll see. Ernesto, thank you for the 500 Argentine pesos. Jason, congrats again. Just wanted to congratulate you as much as possible because you did an awesome work with Charlie. I loved every second of it. Thank you, Ernesto. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciated it. It's a bunch of super chat messages right at the beginning here. I guess I should have expected it on account of the finale, but thank you all. Marcus, thank you for the $2. I loved part 2. Love that weasel. Coat husband, yes. I too love all of the weasels. So, Norwell is the only weasel that you end up seeing again throughout the finale. The other weasels go off, live their own life, you know. Or do they? Yes, they do. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all living it up in the afterlife, I guess. Aaron, thank you for the 2 Canadian. Part 2 is exquisite. Gotta do a coat cosplay. Wow. How would you even do a coat cosplay? I know you'd probably need a coat. But how'd you get that? How'd you get the rest of it to work? Like, the fact that the coat has a huge face. Wow. Maybe you just put on a coat and call it a day. 111, Yagres, thank you for the 100 rubles. Did a great job at Charlie 2 finale. So proud of you. Hope you can relax a lot now, or at least somewhat. Absolutely not. No way. This next couple of months, you're going to see a lot of stuff on Film Cow. Hopefully. I've got a handful of animations that are like just near completion, and I'm going to try to prevent myself from burning out too much on the Charlie finale by setting reasonable goals and working on other stuff when I get, when I get too stressed out. So get ready for the next Sargnarg that's coming out. Ghost House. Got another Ghost House. Got another Kelly the Kelly Pillar. A few of those things. I'm also bringing some of the stuff from the extra channel over to the main channel. There's a bunch going on this month. And next month. And then Charlie, episode 3 next month. 17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. Thank you for the $2. 4 entire $half. You're right. You have any $half coins? Do they make $half? Yes, they gotta make 50-cent coins. I'm pretty sure I have $half. Do I? Maybe I don't. I guess I don't. I have a lot of coins. I used when I was 11 years old. I started collecting coins, but not really. I wasn't collecting like rare coins. I would just find a coin that was cool and would keep it. They weren't rare. None of them are valuable. Sometimes I would just find them on the ground, and I would put them in this tiny wooden box. my coin collection. Tristan, thank you for the $4.99. Laughed so hard. Part 2, Jason. So crazy being a part of your journey to finish this series. Thank you for the funny the last 10 years. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a good time making this. No, I didn't. It was miserable the whole time. I had a great time writing it. All of those jokes, I had a wonderful time writing. The rest of the process became extremely difficult to get through. But I'm in a better place mentally right now, today, than I have been, just because the part 2 is finally out. But, oh god, once the part 3 deadline's coming up, it's all downhill again. Chivez, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Watch Sonic and Friends compete in battle of the bands against Dr. Robotnik, featuring Keanu Reeves as the judge and his person from Bill and Ted. Is that the new Sonic movie plot? Keanu Reeves in the new Sonic film? Blixus, thank you for the $6.66. Goodness. Congratulations on part 2, Jason. Having a stressful day, but watching part 2 is the highlight of it. Glad it helped with a stressful day. I got a couple messages like that. I imagine a lot of people are having pretty stressful days these days. So, glad to help in any tiny, itsy-bitsy way that I can. Helen, thank you for the $2. Sargnarg is very quoted in my house. Can't wait. Oh no, screen's going dark. I hope you like the second one. It's basically more of the same nonsense. I wrote the second Sargnarg, I think, very soon after the first one, and just never ended up actually putting it together. Which is similar to how the first Sargnarg came about. I wrote that and then just set it aside for years. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. Did the weasel actually buy the sentient coat? No. Also, if we get more modern titles, I will die of happiness, and my ghost will like and subscribe.
Sega.
Depends on how well it does in the main channel. I am moving modern titles over here. Depends on how it works out. But yeah, no, Norwell met
Achieved with CryEngine.
the coat while jamming on the keyboard in the woods. They met there, and their relationship moved very quickly. You know, Norwell spending a lot of his life guarding that tower. Now that he's dead, Now that he's dead, he's really trying to get in all the life in that he missed while alive. HM 18, thank you for the 199. I recorded so many wacky bird sounds, not sure which ones I would end up using, and that was one that when I was recording it, I was this one definitely. This one's going in absolutely. Glad people enjoy that sound. It's been a while since I've done funny animal sounds in a video. Backslide Dan, thank you for the $5. Did you ever do an SMT or Persona game in the Video Game Valley? I know Umbra's been really asking for that. The answer is yes. Some of them not Valley appropriate. Most of them not Valley appropriate. But I've got some that I guess are. Also, I'm pushing the button. It says press the plus button to start. And I am pressing the plus button. It's not working. The controller's working. Is it... It says it's Pro Controller compatible, and I've got a Pro Controller plugged in. Maybe I have to push that button only on the Wii U gamepad, at which point I'll need to get up. 17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. Thank you for the $4. 28 whole seventh dollars. Incredible. We got a lot of math going on now. I love those seventh dollars. Got a nice green tea with me tonight. Alright, well I'm gonna push the button on the gamepad, which is in its charger right now. One moment. Okay, that worked. No, this controller's just not gonna work. I don't understand. I launched it with this controller. It absolutely should be working here. 111, yeah, Grass, thank you for the 100 rubles. Once you posted audio of an abandoned project, Nathan Goes to Heck on Patreon. But cut out its punchline to use in the future. Have you used it? No. No, I haven't. I forgot that I posted that on Patreon. But no, I have not. Okay, I guess we gotta use the Wii U tablet. I'm trying to remember what the punchline even was. Sonic Boom only uses the gamepad. Well, according to the back of the box, it uses either the gamepad or the classic controller or the Pro Controller or the Wiimote and Nunchuck. It says it uses essentially anything. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to use the gamepad. Which I didn't want to on account of how incredibly heavy it is. I wonder if there's just something wrong. I feel like we ran into this trouble the last time we played a Wii U game. Controller settings. It's showing up as if this is a Wiimote, but it's not. It's only for player 2. Player 1 must use the tablet. Okay. I guess that's it. Great. Here we go. I'll use the tablet then. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. One more super chat to further delay the game. Thank you, Ernesto. And thank you for the 14 Argentine pesos and the cat. The beautiful cat. Ryan, thank you for the $5. Definitely haven't been enough super chats. Also, congrats on Lambas with Hats Part 2. Carl, sure is a hooligan. Absolutely. Carl, no good. No good hooligan. Someone should do something about that Carl. Raywin, thank you for the $5. Of the marshmallow people today. Thank you. Also, your controller is cursed. Probably need an old priest and a young priest. I need 2 priests. I need a young priest, maybe 7 years old. Just a tiny priest. The smallest of priests. I need a baby priest. And also an extremely old mummy priest who's dead. Ryan, thank you for the $5. Oh wait, I think I might have watched the wrong video. Seriously though. Charlie Finale Part 2 is very good. Finale is amazing so far. Thank you. I'm glad people have liked it. I'm happy with it. I can't wait for Part 3 to happen. I can't wait for that one to come out. Although, absolutely the one that's gonna just turn the most heads and make people say, "What's going on?" is episode 4. So get ready for that. When episode 4 comes out, get ready to just throw your hands up in the air and say, "What is happening here in this world of magic?" Oh no, Sonic. Ah, dang. Oh god, Sonic. Goodbye, Sonic. I loved you. HM18, thank you for the $1.99. Game hasn't even started and it's already busted. Already. Just try to use the controller. Does not function properly.
What's the matter, Sonic? Can't keep up?
You were saying?
I didn't mean that literally. It was a taunt. It's Villainy 101.
You know what's really weird about this cutscene right here? Like, there's the weird pauses between shots, like what happens with in-game rendered cutscenes, and it's not running super well. But this is pre-rendered. I'm seeing like video artifacts. Like you probably can't tell because you're watching on a stream. But that was pre-rendered. They pre-rendered that. They pre-rendered it and it still didn't run right.
Yes, keep running. Dodge this.
Don't get hit by the missiles. Got it.
All right, this is getting old. Let's jump ahead to the part where I ambush you.
Oh, Metal Sonic.
Great. Metal
My
Sonic
favorite
has to show up
character.
right when Eggman is springing a
I never
surprise attack
understand
on
who
us.
Metal Sonic is. I literally have no idea. I know it's gotta be like Robotnik made Metal Sonic,
You need your
right?
friends to save you.
Outside of that, have no
I don't need
clue.
anyone to stop you.
Not what it looks like from up here.
Why don't you come down here and find out?
Why? Will your friends beat me up?
They are doing a lot of damage!
Where is this darn clearing?
Whoa! Keep
Oh,
running!
oh, jeez. Jeez Louise.
Almost there. I have you now.
Well, his aim is getting a lot better.
Oh, I guess that part's done. We're on to this.
Well, what are you waiting for? After them!
This one is not pre-rendered.
Oh, Sonic! You know what's better than an ambush?
An ambush with ice cream?
That sounds
Wow.
delicious, but no, the post-ambush.
They got a lot of good jokes in here so far. I never saw the Sonic Boom TV show.
Uh-oh.
Is this like a good sample of the writing quality of that show? Travis, thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. Thank you so much.
So I dug up these ancient robots, and it took me forever to figure out how to control
Part
them.
2, the
And
Charlie
then after
finale.
all that effort go to
The
waste,
one
and I
shining light in
think
an
about
overall
you.
bamboozling
Try to
day. Thank you,
appreciate all the
Jason, for
work I
stuff.
put in
Thank
if they
you.
destroy you.
Toodles!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Here we go.
Sorry you had a bamboozling, day.
Some strange
God.
robots.
It's been a lot of bamboozling
You guys
days.
are good. Any advice, Tails?
I felt pretty bamboozled for years now.
Hey, watch out, Tails. They have swords.
Well, no. No, I guess we're done.
A forest. This is more like it.
Quite peaceful.
Swords.
Sure. Avoid those swords.
Okay. Jumping is a different button here. So, what button makes Sonic jump is completely different, depending on where you're at. Good to know. Aaron the Animator, thank you for the $1.99. Why were you gone for 8 months? I was working on stuff. Also, I had, like, deaths in the family, and a pandemic, and other stuff. Happy Fishco, thank you for the $10. 10 out of 10, Film Cow. So far, I would give this game a 10 out of 10. Perfect rating. So far. We'll see if it maintains that perfect score as we go on. Yes,
This forest looks
figured out
calm
the
and
moving.
peaceful.
Oh,
Never
it's
stays
rings.
that way.
Oh my god. What was that? That looked like a bunch of like lamb shanks or something. There's a bunch of just random cuts of meat just flew into Sonic's body. I have exactly 100 rings. Okay, attack, kick. Is it just me or does this game have severe fisheye going on? Yeah, the perspective is kind of strange. It's made worse by the frame rate. I'm capturing this at 60 frames a second, but the game is running at probably, I don't know, 20. Something like that. It's kind of unpleasant to look at. Still, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 game. Look at these plants.
Sonic, do you see that structure way over there?
I do, buddy.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, but no harm in finding out. Let's head over there.
Beautiful coins. I love these coins. Also, everything seems too dark. But that's okay. Maybe this is... Maybe the developers of this game had some bold new ideas about what games should be. They should be darker, first of all. There should be less brightness and vividness. Also, there should be less frames. There's too many of them. Oh, no. I fell off instead of jumping. What's this beautiful orb up here? I got 1 crown out of, I guess, 15 crowns. Thank you again, Jason, for replacing the bird beaks with lips. They still got the beaks, right? No, I guess they don't. I guess some of them don't. Some birds have lips. Wow, look at this bit.
Let's figure out a way to get across this.
Press B twice to jump even higher. That wasn't enough. Oh, there's a chest down here. So it's good that I fell. Oh god. Oh my god. What is that? Really does just look like various organs and such. Just lots of meat. Flying into Sonic's body. I could double jump, which is good. Almost. I guess we can make this. I waited too long to double jump and it wouldn't let me double jump anymore. At some point we will get this. Clearly, as this is so early in the game, it's going to be very important for us to be able to make leaps such as this. So let's give it a shot. Momentum? Yeah, it's probably a momentum thing.
Time to rev the engine.
We gotta go fast, as they say. Aha! We did it by going fast. Fast was the answer. That was the key. Is this nothing? I guess this is nothing. It's oh no! Gosh darn it. Oh, let's try again. That is not what I meant to do. Sonic. Here we go. No, go back. Sonic. I can't get the camera. I can't get the camera to look where I want it to look. It's impossible.
Drop and roll.
Perfect.
We need to find the best way through this place. I think we should split up for a bit. You take the left, and I'll check out the right.
Sounds like a plan.
Goodbye, Tails. Goodbye, farewell. Look at those jumps. Oh, I guess we're going. Alright, here we go. Oh, spin dash time.
These spin ramps are perfect for going up.
Great, we did it. Dr. Moki, thank you for the $10. Thank you, Jason, for making and releasing part 2 of the Charlie finale. After a long day of environmental prop making, finishing a new drawing for my future books, got some good stuff in the mail. You got some good stuff in the mail? What'd you get in the mail? Also, I enjoy environmental prop making. Oh my god, I just sorry. I was still controlling this as if it was 3D. But it's not. I cannot go up or down. I can only go left or right here. So there's no falling off this area the wrong way. Can only go the right way there.
I'll bet these pillars will be useful.
Plexus, thank you for the $5. Just wouldn't be a proper forest without convenient chests of meats and organs. I know, I always keep my eyes peeled for such lucky finds. The park rangers keep them there. They just fill up all these boxes, all these big chests with meat in case you need a bunch of them to fly into you. Because you're fighting the robot lord, Robotnik. I just realized we're not getting any rings. We have 100, and that's apparently as much as you can have.
Can be used.
Why am I getting these? There's no more rings to get. We have them all, 100. The maximum number of rings. Alright, how do I switch to... How do I switch to Tails?
Sonic, these pillars should come in handy.
Got it. I guess we can't. None of the buttons do anything, so... What do we do with these pillars, do you think? Dr. Pokey, thank you for the $5. After watching this episode, I was like, that was good. Then I sat there for a minute before yelling aloud. When is the next one coming out? Next month, Dr. Pokey. 1 month from now. Oh, there's another chest. See if this one's filled with meat. Yep.
Sonic, these pillars should come in handy.
I guess we gotta jump on them. I guess there's not gonna be a puzzle here, right? It's just gonna be jumping. That's the puzzle. The puzzle is you have to jump on the pillars. I was overthinking it, looking around for like switches and stuff. Oh no.
I think these pillars can be used. That large structure is up ahead.
Thank you, Tails.
Let's check it out. You made it!
What happened to metal?
Let's just say
What did
he won't
happen
be
to Metal?
bothering us again. Unless he comes back.
What is this place?
I love Knuckle. Great character. I'm glad Knuckle and Sonic are friends here.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
I'm glad that they're
Gosh,
buddies.
Check this out.
How is that possible? These ancient
Whoa.
warriors look just like Sonic and Tails.
My god, they do.
What the heck are those things?
We fought some of them before.
Without us? Oh, you know how much I like punching things.
Be my guest.
Now we're playing as Knuckle
Right
now.
behind you.
Are we playing as Amy? Who are we playing as? Alright, we're
Looks like
still
we have
playing
a
as...
fight
Oh
with
no!
us.
We are playing as Knuckle.
All right. A fight by a creepy tomb.
Yes, speed him up, Knuckles. Go! Get those jerks. Is that it? Oh no, there's another one. Oh my rings! No!
Reboot.
No! I had 100 of them and now I have less than that.
Where are those worm things going?
Justin, thank you for the $5. Absolutely love all the work you and Scuffy put into the finale, especially those kissy birds. By the way, Sam and Max should be delivered by now. I'll be at the
You got
P.O.
lucky,
box soon.
Knuckles.
Haven't been able to get there yet, but I'll be picking that up soon. And thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Feth, thank you for the $2. Feel so bad for Nyx, but amazing job.
Nice kill, Sonic.
Yeah. Things are looking pretty grim. Things are looking pretty grim for Nyx.
That was awesome.
My friends. God, there's a lot of robots out there.
Sonic, no, we can take these guys.
Can you? There's a lot of them. Oh no, Metal Sonic. Dang. This is the end for all our friends. Not
As I thought.
a lot of Goosebumps stuff, not as scary as I remembered either. Oh no, we're having some bits problems. Oh my god.
Whoa, look over there.
What do you think that is? It may lead to a path out of our
Oh,
current
the bits coming. The bits are coming back.
That's where we're headed.
Can't get across
The
street
bits are back,
fast.
everyone.
Gang, there are doorways to our right. Then we go that way.
There's no time like the present.
Wait, there are presents?
Good jokes here.
This section is mine. Only
All right, I
someone
believe
with
the
my
bits are
statue and
okay
brains
again.
Can handle this.
I'm the only one who can handle this area. Thanks, though.
I got this one.
I'll meet you up there. I'll go this way.
Let's get out of here.
Who are we playing as now? We're Sonic again. Alright, well the bits seem to be okay again. It's possible this stream will go out. There's a bunch of DDoS stuff going on right now. I know Twitch was down. I don't know if it still is. A bunch of sites are down. A bunch of terrible, terrible DDoS attacks on the whole internet. Dr. Boki, thank you for the $5. But yeah, I got some filmmaking and comic book stuff done today. How are you today, Jace? Also, hello Valley friends. How is everyone today? How is everyone today? I'm doing alright. Been playing some BioShock 2. I wanted to play a video game to relax a little bit. And I've been playing BioShock 2. I never played the second one. I only played the first and Infinite. I love walking around a spooky sewer city while old music plays. Travis, thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. Also, I noticed the last line, exceptional. Thank you. I was wondering if anyone was going to remember what I had said about about the final line. It used to be something else. And then I came up with the new final line. And I cannot watch it without laughing. Oh, I can't get... Oh, those are in the background. What am I talking about?
This calls for a spin dash. I can spin upward using this ramp. I bet that pressing this button will do something.
Press Y to press the button. Is there more to it than just what? Is there more to it than Y? Is this the button that I was talking about? It said Y, correct? I'm pressing Y. Cameron, thank you for the $5. Had to stop the stream and watch part 1 and 2. Forgot to watch it earlier today. Didn't want any spoilers. Great job.
Gotta press this button.
I know. There we go. Okay, I gotta jump down. Got it. Anyway, glad you liked it, Cameron. Very happy with how it's turned out. I can't wait for everyone to see part 3.
Stomping time.
Yeah. I want that crown. How do I get that crown? Part 3 has, what might be my favorite song that I've ever written. So look forward to that. It might be my favorite song that I've done. Part 3. I mean, who knows if it'll be everyone else's favorite. Oh my god, the meat. Who knows?
Stomping time. I think this wall can be broken.
But I love it. Can't top the coat song. I'm glad people like the coat song. I was really worried because it is very different than a lot of the other songs that I've done. I thought it... I don't know. I think it's a very funny song, but I'm biased on account of my ego.
Spin dash
My ego wants to believe that it's good. Hephaestus, thank you for the $2. Oh, tolls, my best man, to my marriage to you. I wrote that all free form. There's different ways that I write stuff. Usually, it's with a lot of planning. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I sit down, start writing, and literally never stop until the entire thing is done. It happens less these days. That kind of writing. Less often. No, go. I guess I can't break through that. That's okay. How would I get that chest?
Spin dash.
I mean, clearly there's got to be some way to get it. Maybe it's this button. It's probably this button, yeah. Just gotta do some sort of timing thing. Oh, no I don't. I just needed to do that. Okay. Got the chest. Got all the meat. Love the teamwork song. It was only the end credit song, but I was entranced by it. Yeah, that's the music for that. The way that song ended up in the finale was I needed music for the Magic City, City of Magic video. And I was trying to come up with something that sounded kind of corporate, kind of city hall promotional video kind of thing. And then I remembered that song that I had done years ago. And the music part of it fit. I changed the instrumentation a little bit, but it worked. Then I was like, well, this song initially that song was specifically from the Spatula Madness feature film, and was part of the corporation that that Edward worked for when all world dominating.
Here's a bounce pad.
And as part of their world domination stuff, they were
This
putting
light
out
beam may open the door out of this crazy place.
corporate videos talking about all the good that they were doing in the world, and that song was part of that. So it fit it fit the theme of the episode,
I can feel it.
of the Magic City stuff. Essentially the same.
The door is open.
same thing.
Let's get out of here. Way to go! Exit stage right.
What kind of game is this? It keeps switching, like, what you're doing with Sonic. And I feel like usually I would enjoy that,
Knuckles
but
and
for
I
the
would
most part I'm just
efficiently handle this situation. Let's get going.
kinda
They can meet up
confused.
with us later.
See ya.
I
Okay.
can glide over to that.
We're Tails now.
Should do something. The structural integrity of this wall is quite poor.
Thank you, Tails.
was not built well.
Is this like a personality trait for Tails? That Tails really really gets critical about
This might be a good
infrastructure
place to
stuff.
glide.
Is that?
Here's
Is he like that on Sonic Boom? Brad, thank you for the $5. Love the new Charlie video. Push through your personal struggles. Did a great job. Looking forward to the next one. Take as long as you need. Thank you. I hope I do not take as long as I need. I hope I take less time than I need. I hope I need significantly less time than I take. I hope I take my needs and time it. Am I in a gacha game now?
This might be a good place to glide.
Well, maybe, yeah. Could be. Could be Tails. Oh my god. Get down, Tails. Please. Oh, here we go.
Let me see what this button does.
Will the songs from the finale be added to music platforms? Yeah, I plan on putting them all on basically all the platforms at some point. I have a CD Baby account, which is how some of my previous songs have ended up on like Spotify, and iTunes, and all that. And the grand finale songs will be added the same way.
We need to activate that button.
What button? That's the button. This is the worst reviewed Sonic game, right? Of all the Sonic games, this is the one with the worst reviews, correct?
This should take me up.
I believe that this is. I'm not 100% sure, but I seem to remember that this is the one with the worst reviews.
The light receptacle in that large room resembles the one above that door below. We should find a way to divert the beam.
We did it.
Doors open that you don't have to knock on, that usually means bad things are ahead. Here's a bounce pad.
I think 06 is worst reviewed. Yeah, that could be. That could be the case. Let me see what the Metacritic score is. Because this doesn't, you know... This feels like a middling game. It's partially broken. Not necessarily completely broken. Well, I did search Metacritic for Sonic, and I'm getting a bunch of errors. I guess Metacritic may be down. Sonic 06 Metacritic page. 46%. Alright, Metacritic. Sonic Boom. Rise of Lyric. 32. 32, huh? Yeah, so 46 is Sonic 06. This is 32. 46, 32. Yeah, so this is the one. This is the one with the worst ratings.
Okay, Sonic, it's you and me. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Press
B after a double jump to triple jump. but only after a double jump. You can't triple jump before you double jump. Thank you, game. 45th best Wii U game in 2014, though. You might say that this is one of the top 100 Wii U games.
This way.
I feel like the Wii titles were worse than this one. I enjoyed a lot of Black Knight. We still gotta play the Magical Rings one. But I did enjoy the Black Knight game. A lot of it was frustrating. A lot of it was borderline unplayable, but not all of it. And it had a lot more original stuff going on for it than this. This feels
This button must do something.
really dull. I think that's the main problem with this game. It seems... it's dull. What am I doing? Why is this what I'm doing in a Sonic game? Look at these environments.
These buttons always activate something.
What's bananas to me? This is what's bananas to me. If you're gonna make a Sonic the Hedgehog game, and it's not gonna be about going fast, then why bother why bother doing something like this? Why not make a dating simulator? Why not make it story-based? If you don't have the resources to put together a going fast game, just make Sonic and Knuckles kiss each other, and it's all done.
Loves a treasure in a box.
You've got a game that people will play. People will absolutely pay for a game in which you, as Sonic the Hedgehog, can kiss Knuckles. You can kiss Knuckles. Mwah. Dr. Boki, thank you for the $2. This game has no idea what it wants to be. Yeah,
Let's see what this button.
it wants to be like some sort of action platformer puzzle game, maybe. Maybe not. Oh my god, what's happening? I moved too slow. Maybe I didn't move too slow. It just... okay, it moves around. Got it. Oh my god. Ah, jeez Louise. Dragon, thank you for the 25 Canadian. Goodness gracious. Hey Jason, loved the new Charlie video. It was amazing, as far as I know. Even though this game may have been reviewed worse than Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is much more buggier and unfun to play than this one. Well... well, at some point I will be playing Sonic 06 on this stream. We played a little bit of it. I think Scuffy played it. But I would like to try to get through the entirety of Sonic 06 at some point. Plexus, thank you for the $2. Gotta go at a moderate pace. I feel like I would love to play a Sonic game going at a moderate pace. This is not that. This is not a moderate pace. This is a pretty lackadaisical pace. Plexus, thank you for the $2. Gotta go. Oh, no, I already read that one. That's the one I just read during the Christmas stream with Josh. Yeah. It's playing a variety of games considered to be the worst of all time.
Up we go!
Up
Did
we
the
go.
shaft of light trigger the exit door?
I keep thinking that I've ended up
Get out of here.
back where I'm not supposed to be, but no, it's just all the environments are the same. God, what a doll. You know, I thought that this was gonna be funnier.
How about Tails and I handle
I
this?
thought this was gonna be broken in a funny way, but this is just kind of like, it's kind of like that new Bubsy game that we played. Even gameplay-wise, this is very,
The only way to travel?
very similar to that new Bubsy. Not the newest Bubsy, the one before that. The first PS4 Bubsy game. Sonic Boom
Oh,
Rise of
yeah.
Lyric
I own this.
is the Bubsy for PS4 of Sonic games.
Mouse on this button.
I still can't get over the fact that it just
I can
won't
hang
give
onto
me
the
more
ceiling and climb across.
rings. I have 100 rings. I know. Give me something and let me start collecting rings again.
Just like wall climbing, I got this.
It feels bad getting rings and not having it add to my ring total. I guess I can just talk about some finale stuff for anyone who wants behind the scenes. I guess I can just spend this time talking about the Charlie the Unicorn finale. If anyone's got any questions. One thing, I mentioned this on the Discord, but you know, I wrote this stuff like 5 years ago, and
This has a familiar ring to it.
was depressing how much the Magic City stuff, like, oh no, I missed it, just feels like it could have been written last week. Will the coat be featured on future episodes? No. Oh my god. I want that crown.
And
Got it. But yeah, no coat in future episodes. As of yet. I mean, maybe the code will pop up at some point if there's a way I can add the code in, but there's no plans for the code showing up again. That was the code's big scene. Oh yeah, and the Knuckles jumping for everything is patched out of this version that I'm playing. They fixed the Knuckles infinite jump stuff. They fixed it, which I think makes the game worse. Ridgev, thank you for that $5. Game Design 101. Don't stop reminding the player that the mechanics they're doing are fun with non-stop dialogue saying so. Will Charlie finally kiss? Will Charlie the Unicorn finally kiss? You'll have to wait and find out. Episode 5 is where you'll find out whether or not Charlie will finally kiss. I guess Charlie got kissed a number of times this episode, but that's not the same thing.
Stupid time.
That means you're making art that matters. I don't think anyone's gonna watch the Charlie the Unicorn finale. See my see my hot takes about capitalist systems and and make big changes in the world from it. Oh no, there's a crown over there. I could have gotten, dang it.
Guys, I know I'm never the one to figure anything out, but did you ever think the light should be pointed at the door?
Classic lines.
Guys, the door is opening. Awesome teamwork.
What's your favorite thing in the finale that nobody noticed?
The design of these devices is quite curious. Let us
What is
progress.
my favorite thing of the finale that nobody noticed?
Hey, we made it all the way around to this room.
See? All that hard work paid off. Our journey was a success.
Finally. I'm tired of going around in circles.
I'm trying to think of stuff that just nobody noticed. What did nobody notice in the finale? So I saw someone who one of my favorite jokes. Someone came up with a
You see, guys, I told you I'd find the exit.
alternate
No
version.
problem.
Wait until this cutscene's over. Is there a reason the computer spelled out Nix's name? Yes, that's one of my favorite subtle jokes.
I don't think those doors were to keep us out. They were to keep
The idea
bad
being
in.
that Nix called into the automated system to set up an appointment,
We can't.
and when they said their name, they spelled it out to the computer, and the computer just put that whole thing in.
Need saving?
Yeah.
So Nix over the phone was like, Nix, NYX, as they always say. And the computer system just entered it in like that.
You and I have unfinished business.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's a bad thing. No, I'm convinced it's a bad thing.
Is that a turtle? Is that a snake? Whoa! Why did Sonic look like that? Sonic looked like a bunch of Play-Doh.
1,000 years later, and you're still predictable.
What's he talking about?
He dodged my spin attack. Nobody's ever done that before.
A being so powerful they can dodge Sonic's spin attack.
We have a world to destroy.
Is this the villain? Is this like the main villain?
Now, let's see what 1,000 years in prison will do to you.
Or is this just like this level's villain?
What just happened? Well, let's see. We discovered an ancient tomb, moved those mirror things around, and got steamrolled by a 1,000-year-old reptile.
Mm-hmm.
Did I leave anything out?
Yeah, you forgot the part where it was all Sonic's fault.
I was saving you.
Speaking of saving us,
That's Lyric.
I
Oh,
almost have this thing figured
that's
out.
the rise of Lyric right there. We just witnessed it. The rise of Lyric happened, and I mostly blanked on it.
That's a miss.
I questioned that I was disturbed at how much the Magic City stuff reminded me of Uber, Grubhub, or even Kickstarter. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's basically like the rise of
Nice kill, Sonic.
the whole economy being run by middlemen. I'm just like being marketed as empowering that
First, we gotta get out of here.
you don't work for a company, you sell your labor to other individuals.
Friendship
But
bracelet?
the only people actually
Now?
making any money off of it
Not
are the big
exactly.
companies.
I recalibrated the shackles into sort of energy beams.
Great work, buddy. Maybe we can use these things to find a way out.
Careful, guys. These robots can shoot at us. You attack like a bucket of bolts.
Where am I supposed to be throwing them? At the statue?
He must have cracked the wall when he left. We need to break it.
Got it. There we go.
The wall! It did break! That was my idea.
But yeah, the Magic City stuff was basically like a combination of the business practices of Uber combined with the city occupation practices of Amazon.
Alright, here we go, everyone.
Oh my god, what is this? What's happening here? Oh my goodness.
I think it's safe to say that entering the tomb was probably a bad idea.
No! You think?
Oh jeez, oh
Let's just
jeez,
stop
oh
this
jeez.
guy and then argue, okay?
Stay close! I want to tie this snake into a knot.
There is more fight in you than I thought.
Sonic, how did he know you?
If this guy knows and hates me, I have to have met him before. I think this snake was supposed to stay frozen.
Yeah, does
Stuck
this
his tongue out at me.
does this mean there's an
Or it was
ancient
a
Sonic?
threat. Either way, it was rude.
You can't stop.
Is Sonic some sort of avatar that
Impressive.
exists throughout time?
I am too powerful. You
Excuse me,
can't
Jason, it's
defeat
Magic
me.
City, City of Magic.
Stay alert.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Firepower.
You won't get the jump on me this time.
This guy packs a punch. Super boost ring.
Wow. We need to get out of here.
Magic City, City of Magic.
I must get to my lair.
We won't let you get away.
My dear friend, you just did.
Oh, they got you there. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, friends. All of Sonic's friends just team rocketed away. Loading.
If anyone can tell us about what's going on, it's Cliff.
Who's
I
Cliff?
guess they landed
He's an
fine.
archaeologist.
I guess they're okay. Everyone, they're all right. Hooray. I'm so glad that they made it. I'm so glad that off screen everything worked out. Hooray. Huzzah. Oh, I can switch heroes.
Yeah.
Does Amy not have a voice line when you switch? I guess not. Oh, there we go. I like Amy's triple jumping. I appreciate being able to jump 3 times. Matthew, thank you for the $2. How many parts of Charlie the Unicorn finales left? So, when I've split it up into episodes, I split it up into 6 different episodes. Although as I've been writing the 4th, 5th, and 6th one, I've been considering combining parts of them so that the 4th and 5th episodes contained what the 4th, 5th, and 6th would have. Now that I've gotten 2 episodes done and I kind of see like what needed to be done to the script to make each episode its own, like feel like its own thing. I might be combining some stuff in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. That there might be 5 instead of the 6 that I planned. And that's not like cutting anything out. It's just kind of stuffing a bunch of
I think I need to be alone right now.
stuff into 5th and 6th. I mean the 4th and 5th.
I'm really not in the mood to speak to anyone. Perhaps you can stop by later.
I thought we needed to talk to that person, but no.
What is that thing over there?
I think it's from Lyric's time. From what I know,
What?
it's meant to hold something powerful. Nobody really knows what, though.
Nice stomp.
Why am I collecting these rings? It's so depressing, collecting rings and realizing it's doing nothing. The computer's just taking each ring I hit, throwing it in the garbage. Final runtime with the whole finale will be around 40 to 45 minutes, right? Something like that. I have no idea what the actual final runtime will be, because it depends. Like, the second episode was originally going to be a little bit shorter, but I added that song in. There's a deleted scene from the second episode, a scene in which I just took out because it felt unnecessary and kind of slowed things down too much.
Looks like a construction pit up ahead.
There was a scene where Mayor Slov was like, where Mayor Slov reassembled essentially outside of the Slov building and started draining Magic City people. It wasn't super good. It wasn't like a very good scene. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It had a good line in it, which I liked, which I was sorry to lose. But overall, it didn't give any more information, and it wasn't funny enough to keep in. Sometimes it's much better to just get rid of a scene. Where are we going? That way. I just realized that this game... I realize this is a whole different type of game now. It's managed to go to a whole new genre. We're in an open world at the moment. What was the line? Oh, I don't remember the exact line. It was something like, Miroslav explains. So, like, the, Miroslav as the mind-controlled flesh puppet or whatever explains to the citizens exactly what is going to happen to them. Where their bodies and magic are going to be used up until they're...
Anyone see a way forward?
Until they're a big,
Vehicles
gross
have
pile of
platforms
meat.
on them. Can we raise them?
And then he's like, similar to what I've already been doing to you. And it's like, ah, dang. Yep, that's capitalism, baby. It was too on the nose. Like, it's a good line, but it's also like, here's the theme of the episode. Here's the theme. This is the theme. Here's the theme here. I hope you enjoy the theme being spelled out. It was a little too much, that, honestly, the whole scene. Like, I am trying, you know, a lot of my stuff there's been a lot of subtle sort of messages, and I've been trying to be more explicit with things because I've discovered that when the themes are very subtle, most people just don't even pick up on it. Which is fine, but I want the themes to be known. I want people to... I want it to be more obvious. But that was too much.
It's working. Keep going.
Okay, there's another button somewhere.
There's the second one.
Do I have to hit this orb? Do I have to do anything with this orb? There's an orb here. I hit those 3 things. What does that do for... Oh, it... Okay, there's a series of platforms now. Okay, so how does this help me? Okay, do I jump from here to that platform? Is that what I gotta do? And then from here, can I get up there? Is that it? There's one more button to press. Is there? Oh, there is! No, you're right. Okay, that's why I needed to break that. So the button would activate.
Perfect, guys.
Let's get out of here.
All right. Do I have to be a different character to last see this or something? No, it gave me the A prompt. We should be okay. I like how slow-paced this Sonic game is. This whole game is really about taking it slow.
I suggest we lower this plank so we don't have to go down there anymore. Good call.
Plank lowered.
Why are you talking to me? I do not understand. Did I call you over? No. Did I look like I was calling you?
Okay.
No. I am just trying to prepare a decent
Oh
meal
my God.
for the poor
Oh, why can we
culinary
still hear this
worker.
present? Goodness gracious. Free Redmond, thank you for the $2. That's why I love Sonic games, slow and methodical. That's why everyone loves Sonic games. A real easygoing. Just take your time. Goodbye. Goodbye, cart. What did that do for us? Do we have to break something? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh? Oh, the arrow's down there. That's where we need to be. Alright. Let's just go down here. Finally, we've made it.
We are here. We need to find Cliff as quickly as possible. We need to find out what is going on and what we unleashed.
Hello, are you Cliff? Why did that person look like they have a drawn-on face?
We found you.
I didn't know I was missing.
An ancient tomb with a giant snake in it.
Can't say I know much.
Look at this.
But I do
Look at
know
this
about an
old
ancient prison with a giant snake.
hedgehog.
Well, how about you tell us about that one?
The snake's name is Lyric, and he was locked away to prevent him from destroying all life in the world. He's the last surviving member of a long-lost civilization called the Ancients. They harvested all the energy they needed from powerful crystals. Despite their advanced technology, the Ancients lived in perfect harmony with nature, except for Lyric, who schemed to steal the crystals and use them to power an army of machines. When the Ancients found out, they imprisoned him. He's an
It's like
evil,
Breath of the
ruthless,
Wild.
dangerous, pitiless, remorseless monster.
Basically the same game.
Thank goodness he's locked up for all eternity.
Yeah. Funny story. Might have accidentally unleashed him on the world.
Oh no, Sonic! What
Sonic,
a boner move,
still
Sonic.
stop him. Lyric needs those crystals to reboot his army. His first move will be to go after them. You gotta get him first.
How do we find him?
If that prison is still functioning, there must be a crystal nearby. That's a good
Matthew,
place to
thank you
start.
for the $2.
If you have any other questions, my buddy Quincy here can answer.
You have a guess when you'll release episode 3? Next
what
month.
If I have questions? Let's get to those mines. We haven't any time to waste.
I guess we have a little time to waste. Whenever a character in a game says we have no time to waste, unless a counter starts up, then we've got plenty of time to waste. We've got a good, reasonable amount of time to waste. Possibly indefinite amount of time to waste.
Bouncy, bouncy.
I can't believe all the characters are coming along. I can't believe all of us are here. Oh, nope. Oh, here they come.
That minecart has a switch on it. I bet you can activate it. I can't. Robot arms are small.
Then let's move these minecarts.
He's so cute and kind of helpful.
Oh, wow, we did it. Oh boy, rings. I got some more rings, hooray. They all went in the trash can. Oh, golden pieces. What do those parts we're getting do? We've collected so many of them. But as of now, there's been nothing. Do we exchange them for something at some point?
Use these pads to jump high into the air. They work.
Into the mine, everyone.
A bounce pad.
Find the shock crystal. Will do.
I think we can use some of our robot parts to rebuild this.
Oh, my answer. Incredible. Unbelievable that I asked a question.
The Ava is a machine that will allow you to look at the world
And it was
find
answered
objects
immediately,
you can't
in-game.
see with the naked eye. Try and use it now.
Okay, let's find some secrets. Oh, I gotta use the gamepad. Where are the secrets? Is that a secret? Is it like a secret that there's a hole there in the wall? Hey, Sonic. Sonic with his little Fitbit. I don't see any other secrets, so I'm gonna assume that's the secret. Exit done. Yeah, I guess that's the secret.
Nice. Ava rocks.
Pilot the Ava, Sonic. Pilot the Ava. Oh, 4,000. We've got 4,000.
Very cool. This is amazing. This is a part of their history that will never be seen again. Maybe we should take a moment.
It's beautiful, yes.
It appears to be a dead end. I wonder if Ava will pick anything up.
You know what's my very favorite thing about the response to the Charlie stuff? Episodes 1 and 2. There's a couple of comments where like like people pick up on stuff and they wonder why something is the way that it is. And there are actual answers that are gonna come. When I did the Llamas with Hats Babies storybook, there was a couple people. There was a couple people who who started doing some math in terms of like one of the characters at some point. I think it's Paul mentions like how long they've known each other is like 3 years, and so people are like, oh, are they like 3 years old or something? Because if they knew each other when they were babies,
Now we just need to find a way to get the crystal.
then are they 3 years old? Then I'm sitting here like, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You thought you picked up on something, but you didn't. Until you read Llamas with Hats Babies. You have no idea how foolish you sound. You don't have all of the information. I accounted for all of this in the creation of Llamas with Hats Babies, which is canon. Llamas with Hats Babies is canon to the Llamas with Hats universe. Where are we going? Anyway, there's similar stuff going on with, here we go. With the Charlie finale. there's stuff people pick up on in which they're like, wait a minute, so this means this. But they have incomplete information. If they had all the information, they would see how it all makes sense.
That should be it. Crystal time.
I'm looking very forward to the final episodes coming out, and then people being like, ah, oh, I see, of course. Ah, it all makes sense now.
It's ours. Time to get out of here.
It all comes together.
Best idea I've heard all day.
There's very few series that I've been able to actually like bring to the end. I've mentioned Magical Realm of Horseman as like, that's a series that I do not plan on continuing, just like too much time has passed. I'm not really in the mindset to want to continue writing for that, but there were some big plot twists. Were like individual things that seem like just kind of random wackiness are actually like important plot points.
Come on, guys, this way.
Where's Amy
The mine
going?
collapsed. The miners are trapped. Can you help me save them?
Oh no, the
Please save them.
miners!
Okay there, fella, calm down. We are heroes, so obviously we can and will help. We're a pretty big deal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Rescue the miners. You got it.
Help! The miners are trapped in the mine. Can you help me, please?
Yes,
save
I'll
them?
go rescue
Oh,
the
I'm gonna get
miners.
fired for this.
Oh, it all makes sense. Jason's a bit of an obtuse subversive troll. I get it now. Yeah. My favorite thing about the magical realm of Horseman.
Let's go get those miners.
My favorite thing. My favorite big twist in the magical realm of Horseman was I had 30 episodes planned. I had literally 30 episodes planned for that series. I had episode descriptions written out. There were 30 episodes for Magical Realm of Horseman. And here's what would have happened. They were split up into seasons, essentially, 10 episode seasons. At the end of the first season of 10 episodes, you would discover the secret that the magical realm of Horseman refers to not what you've been watching the entire time, but instead the magical realm that Horseman came from. Horseman. You might notice that, like, Horseman is like a horse, and then many of the other characters are mutants, and then one of them is a robot. And all of that, which seems like wacky character design stuff, was actually a secret right in front of your eyes the entire time. Horseman came from a different dimension. And so did the robot. The robot came from came from an entirely different direction.
The elevator will take us down to the
Horseman came from a magical horse dimension.
Let's get to work.
So anyway, the horse dimension people show up and they're trying to, like, take over the multiverse. And Orb. So there's another twist that you learn at the end of season 2. Orb is in this dimension because Orb discovered that the entire universe was a computer program that was running on some computer somewhere. And Orb tried to escape from the confines of the computer simulation by overloading it with data and crashing it. And all Orb managed to do was essentially create holes in the different programs that were running, which sucked Horseman out of his realm. And also sent Orb into another realm. And the entire third season is like, they all managed to make it outside of the simulation. And like, the world that existed that was running the simulation is completely, completely gone. Like, everyone there is dead. The computers are still running, and that's about it. They managed to essentially 3D print themselves. Little bodies to move around. That's where Magical Realm of Horseman was going. What do I do to rescue this person? I don't understand. Where am I going? Do I need Knuckles?
Yep.
I guess I need Knuckles there, yeah. Oh my god. Knuckles.
Sweet.
Anyway, the Horseman idea stuff, like, it's nothing super new to science fiction. It's pretty tried and true science fiction territory. I just thought it would be really funny to have just a show as inane as that, as the Magical Realm of Horseman, eventually devolve into that kind of stuff.
Let's free some miners. Stop.
Why is the arrow telling me to go this way? Oh, there's a button here. Got it.
Okay, the mine we go.
Going back in the mines. Did I just leave the mines? Did I just erase all my progress, or is this where we're supposed to be going? I think it just... I've done this already, right? I can't tell. I can't tell if I've done this. Yeah, that one seems to be open already, so I guess I've done this. God, why even put those rings there? I can't get them. I can't collect the rings. Can I do anything here? What's the point of being in this place? What's the point of being in this area? Oh god. Can I get up there? Aha.
Time.
Well, now I'm just here. I was here before. What has that done for me? What progress have I made? None. I've made no progress. These arrows are not helping me whatsoever. Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's bounce on this button.
Bounce on this button, baby.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, I rescued another cave person. We've rescued 2 of them.
There's only one more left.
Hooray! There's just one more ding-dang cave person who needs to be rescued from the cave. Oh. Oh. Which way is it? I don't know. Oh, is it? No. Arrow, you have to help me out here. Which way is it? Oh my god. Is that anything? Oh, wait a minute. Let's hit this again. Look at that. What has this done for me? What has this done? Why is this here? Impossible to know, I guess. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care about that secret. I don't care about getting that crown. I wish that arrow was more helpful. It keeps pointing up or down. I mean, not down. It keeps pointing left or right. It's pointing left or also right. Which I guess means where we need to go is very high. It's very high up in the air, maybe. Jason, did you name Nyx after the Greek goddess? Kind of. Abstractly. Like, I wasn't like, oh, Nyx is really like this Greek goddess, so I'll name them after this Greek goddess. It was more like, I enjoy, like, my family's Greek. I like picking names occasionally for stuff that come from Greek mythology or are just Greek names. And Nyx was one of those where I literally was looking through like a list of Greek gods and stuff and looking for character name inspiration. Went with that. I think the big reveal is that Charlie is not in fact a unicorn. Believe it or not, there was there was a point in which I considered that. There was actually a point in which I thought, man, wouldn't it be a hilarious twist if it turns out that Charlie's not a unicorn somehow? If it turns out that Charlie's been fooled this whole time. Well, I really just don't know where to go. Yeah, I have no clue. Where could he possibly go at this point? You could put that plot twist into the Charlie Tay Unicron finale. Yeah, I guess I could. Who designed the kissy birds? That was me. I'm very flattered that you couldn't tell if it was me or Scuffy. Scuffy is so much better. Scuffy is so much better at art stuff, at just drawing in general than I am. Oh my god, wait, there's a thing I can punch, I think. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, glory be.
Stop in time.
Charlie, you're actually a middle-aged taxi driver from Chicago named Dan. So,
Amy,
I can't explain what the original idea was because it involves some of
This is why
the
they call me Knuckles.
stuff that actually is making it into the finale. So I had some ideas for, whenever I do any cartoon, even if it's like a very silly one, there's always like extra details that form in your head about the characters, and that happened to me when I did the original Charlie. But I didn't do any like world building inside of my head when I did that first one. It was more like
Bling.
just like knowing who these characters were. Just a little bit about their personalities. What kind of people are they really?
Oh, you want to fight, do you?
And when I started working on the second Charlie the Unicorn episode, that's when I really started doing a bunch of world building in my head and like, all right. Clearly I'm going to end up making a bunch of these on account of how popular it is.
Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are amazing. I don't know how we're gonna repay you, but here, take this as a memento of my appreciation. The miners dug it up a long time ago.
Look at all this stuff. Anyway, I figured out, like, the world and a basic plot outline of where the series would go. I had originally planned to do a lot more episodes than I've done. I mapped out 10 episodes, but after doing the third one, I did the third one, the third of 10 possible episodes, and was just like, I don't know if my heart has has it in it to do 10 more episodes of this. Although, based on how long the finale is, I've essentially ended up doing that in the end. Bubble shield. Stomp attack. Charge special. No, no. Sure, we'll get additional explosions. Why not? Sure, why not?
I think your best bet to locate another crystal is in the abandoned Ancients factory. Make your way over there and see what you can find.
I think I won't do that, actually. I think we're done for tonight. Yeah, I think we're done. I think that's enough. I think that's enough Sonic Boom. It's a game, alright. So yes, I have had the Charlie plot stuff mapped out since the second episode, although when I decided to do the finale, like, there were changes that were made just kind of like, you know, you grow a lot as an artist, hopefully, over time, and some of my ideas were like, needed some refinement. But there's a bunch of stuff that I planted in old episodes that I'm looking forward to people looking back on and pointing at it and saying, aha, this is what Jason was talking about on the stream. Yes, I understand now. It's not going to be stuff like... just the idea that just popped in my head was like imagine doing a whole episode focused around whoever had that one big shoe that the unicorns went in, the choo-choo shoe. Do deep lore for the choo-choo shoe. Just who wore that shoe? Who wore the choo-choo shoe? Find out in the finale. All your questions answered. It's nothing like that. Do you explain why pink and blue are so magical and Charlie isn't? Yes. Yes, I do. Need to make alternate endings. That sounds like a lot of work. So there was a pretty dark... I went through a pretty dark time while working on this finale where I considered actually rewriting it and making it much more depressing. I came up with an alternate path for the series to take, and I convinced myself in my deeply depressive state that it was actually like just an artistically pure way to go, and that it was much better than the foolish ideas I had in my youth. It was such a bummer. Boy, it was really about the saddest way I could possibly imagine ending things. I have not gone that way. As soon as some of the depressive clouds lifted, I was like, this is too much. This is... When I did the really depressing Llamas with Hats ending, I thought it was hilarious, but this was like just depression. It wasn't particularly artistically interesting. It was just me being sad. Could listen to you busting a gut about the choo-choo shoe forever. God, I hate the choo-choo shoe stuff. That's my least favorite Charlie the Unicorn joke. My least favorite Charlie the Unicorn joke that I've ever written. More depressing than llamas with hats. For me, yeah, because, like, Carl's terrible. Like, I thought it was really funny to have this emotional end to Carl's journey, but Carl is awful. Carl is literally just murdered everyone, including Paul. Whereas I like Charlie. I like Charlie. Things ending very sad for Charlie would be really depressing. Just, yeah. It was essential. I can give you some I can give you some info that won't spoil anything that's currently going on. You know the wab-wack, whatever. You know that big cube, that magical cube, the wobble-wonk, the wab-jack. There was a set, like, in my depressive state, I came up with this ending where Charlie, in an attempt to basically save the world from the wabble-wongle, ends up being locked away in this dimension alone for all eternity. Just this sad unicorn just living out a meaningless existence in a terrible dry land for all of time. It was something like that. That's essentially how it went. And it was no good. It wasn't like an interesting way for the series to go. But that's what my brain came up with when I was very depressed. Yep. Oh, special thanks to the Film Cow $10 and up Patreon supporters. This is the list of them. They're all keeping me going through these dark times. Thought the web wonk was just nonsense talk, didn't realize it was the cube's name. So, the cube does not have a name. It's like the coat. You know? The cube doesn't have a name. So, in my head, I just call it wab-wongle, wab-wonk, whatever. I just refer to it like that. Depressing end would be Charlie choosing to sacrifice himself to save the world, but it doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. Like, it was an attempt. It was an attempt that locked Charlie away forever, but it didn't work. It didn't even work. It was terrible. Glad you're not going in that direction. Me too. No, it was bad. It was definitely not the way to go with this stuff. What about the Leopleurodon? The Leopleurodon does not show up again, but I think you get a little bit of info. You'll be able to look back at the Leopleurodon and be like, aha, It makes perfect sense now, of course. Of course, perfect sense. Who's Melanie? Where can I find her music? Melanie Alex is a cousin of mine. She sung in that song. She sung in she sung in a couple of the Spatula Madness songs. That's what she recorded for during that time. So like if you search Spatula Madness opening scene on YouTube, that video, she's in that. I don't actually know if she ended up like at any point recording stuff on her own. I think she's a nurse now. Got a whole non-music life going on. Great voice. Excellent voice. I love her voice. She's also an excellent voice actor. Be back tomorrow. Not sure what I'm playing. Haven't decided what the Tuesday game is going to be. Can't wait to find out how it makes sense. So, I hate thinking about, like, the Han Solo movie. Remember the Han Solo movie? Remember where they're like, oh, here's how Han Solo got his name, Han Solo. Oh, here's how the Millennial Falcon got to look how it looks. Oh, here is how... here's how Han Solo got this one blaster. It's like... none of that's particularly interesting to learn the origin of. I think that kind of stuff is not particularly interesting. But I do like it when you get information that shines like a new light on stuff. Where you look back on it in a different way because of information that you have. Oh no, the bits have gone. No. I think the bits are coming back. I think the bits are back. I believe we're back. Yes. Yes, we're back. We're back, everyone. We're back. The bits have returned. Hooray. Anyway, I gotta tell you, I hate the choo-choo shoe. I mentioned this a few minutes ago. That is my least favorite Charlie the Unicorn joke. The choo-choo shoe is the worst one. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I hate it. I've had, there's like a type of internet humor that spawned around the same time as like, as I was making my stuff. You know, the sort of like fire in my laser kind of, kind of thing. The kind of humor that people describe as random. You know, random humor. And personally, I've never found that kind of humor. Like, there can be artistry in it. I think that there's like I think like Laser Collection is that type of humor, but essentially like the best possible version of it where actual like skill goes into the timing and stuff. But in general, like, that's not the kind of humor that I do. Even though what I do is visually similar. Like, my inspirations was always, like, Jan Schwankmeyer. It's just, like, surrealist stuff. And there is, like, a different vibe to those sorts of things. Where it's, like, strange things that are happening, but the feeling that you're supposed to get from it is a sort of subconscious aversion. The Choo Choo Show is just random humor stuff. It's just that. It's the exact type of thing that I'm always like, no, that's not what I do. The choo-choo shoe is just random. It's just the wacky, random sort of humor. Like, I saw someone describe llamas with hats as random core, and I'm like, no, it's vaudeville. it's like, it's buddy comedy, vaudeville act. It's a vaudeville act. You could have had those two characters on vaudeville. It's not the same thing. There are differences in these genres. Anyway, that's why I don't like Choo Choo Shoe. I hate it. I hate that joke. I hate that joke because it's the type of humor that I desperately want to believe that I do not do. With random humor, there's like it's not random, obviously. Like the word hell is like gives you a kind of general idea, but obviously it's not literally random. That would be video static. But random humor is you have usually wacky stuff happening that's completely nonsensical. There's no in-universe reason for it to be happening. It's just happening because it's wacky. A lot of that is similar to like slapstick of like the old WB cartoons and that kind of stuff, but to a more extreme degree. There is a difference between that and setting up just strange things. Like Alice in Wonderland is not random. It's not random. It's dreamlike. There's a sort of logic to it. A dream logic. An alternate logic. But it's not random. It is meant to evoke a feeling amongst the viewer. I think a word that I like for my own stuff is just absurdist. I think absurdist works. There's a kind of despair. There's a kind of despair to it where the characters are like, so this is the universe I'm in. Awful. Terrible. Monty Python was pretty random. Monty Python had random elements, yes. Mostly to end skits, though. Like, I wouldn't look at Monty Python stuff and be like, that's so random. Because it's not really. Except for the very end of skits, in order to not have to write punchlines, because the punchlines are usually not very funny. Dark Smokey, thank you for the... Wait, one moment, Dark Smokey. Free Redman, thank you for the $5. What's your favorite live-action one-off you've done? I've always been partial to Treasure Chest. I like Treasure Chest a lot. I think my personal favorite live-action one-off is... Hit It With a Car. No, that's not a one-off. What am I talking about? That's the opposite of a one-off. What is my favorite one-off, then? Maybe it is just Treasure Chest. Dang it. Maybe the, what was the multi-dimensional investment banker thing? Whatever that one was, maybe that's it. Dr. Moki, thank you for the $2. Love you and everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Dr. Moki. Love you too. Dr. Moki, thank you for the $5. Leo Pleurodon was the best joke over the choo-choo shoe for me. Yeah, I like the Leopleurodon. I still like the Leopleurodon. I will defend the Leopleurodon as a joke. Not everything in the original I feel holds up, but I like the weird Leopleurodon. And I like that I mispronounced it, and now a lot of people think that it's pronounced Leopleurodon. Hope the door makes a return. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm pretty sure the door does not show up again. But maybe there will be another door. Maybe some other door will show up. My favorite is Z. Yeah, Z's good. I would write it different these days, but Z still works. Z is fine. Z is alright. You could definitely tell that episode. Like, I was really trying to figure out a way to continue the series and not lose the magic. So it's essentially like me trying to recreate the magic of the first one, and not all of it works. The third one, I was much more like, alright, what do I actually want to do for this episode? And just going with my gut instead of going with what I thought people wanted to see. And then the fourth one was essentially, I gotta finish this in order to move on to the finale. There has to be a link between a link that allows the finale to begin. Justin, thank you for the $2. Who's a better cop, Dad Cop 2 or Detective Mittens? God. Neither of them, I guess. They're pretty miserable. Pretty miserable as cops. I have a number of cop characters in my movies. Literally every single one of them is it's just a murderer. That's all. That's every cop I've ever written is like they're all killers. I don't think that I would. I think that now that that a lot of the public opinion about cops has changed. I definitely like. It's not that I would write those characters differently, because I think that they're pretty spot on, but it's more like it's harder to find humor in that stuff. Is that social commentary? It's more like Alfred Hitchcock did not like the police. Alfred Hitchcock, not a fan of the police. He had a deep fear of the cops and the power that they had to ruin your life. And that manifested itself in a lot of his movies. And I think it's a simpler sort of thing with me, of just like my view of what the cops are like definitely informed what the the cop characters that I've written ended up being like. Detective Heart of America doomed us all. Oh yeah, no, Detective Heart of America is probably the worst cop of all of the ones that I've written. Like, literally, the whole world. Completely. The whole universe doomed forever because of Heart of America's hyper-nationalism. Them's the breaks. Dad Cop 2 didn't technically kill anyone. You haven't seen his whole career. You have no idea. Even if he didn't destroy the entire universe, Detective Heart of America still shot people in the face for no reason at all. Yeah. Violence. The first step. Step 1, violence. Anyway, thank you everyone who sent in kind words about the finale. The second episode. Any of you who sent mean words, get out of here. I have no time for that. I have no time for that at all. Thank you, Jason. You made our day better. Thank you. Thank me. Thank you. Give our love to Scuffy. I will. Can't wait for everyone to see the third episode. Some good stuff in it. Oh, I'm gonna give a sneak peek right now. A sneak peek for the third episode. Here's something that's going to be in the third episode. Are you ready, everyone? Sneak peek. There's gonna be at least one cat in the third episode. There's at least one cat in episode 3. There might be more than one cat. In episode 3. So get ready. When you're watching episode 3, hopefully a month from now, remember what I said. And as soon as you see a cat show up, you can think to yourself, aha, there they are. The cat that I was told about. I was told about a cat. And here's a cat right here. Unbelievable. Dr. Boki, thank you for the $2. Some love for Scuffers. Hooray for Scuffy. Scuffy did some excellent work. You'll see a bunch more Scuffy designs in episode 3. Just because of the way the episodes worked out, I think the majority of the designs that Scuffy did are in episode 3. There's a bunch of them. There's a lot of them. Including maybe a cat. Or 2 or 3 or 5. Alright, that's it. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are, have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.